Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Sister L here today with the Sun in Libra reading. Yay! Happy birthday, all you Librans, and what a beautiful time of year it is. Over here, we're in the autumn season currently, and also in Australia, they're coming into their spring. It's very strange to see how the world is made up of different time elements. So, what do we do with Sun in Libra? I'm going to read a little bit from my time passages. So, how's it been? Good. Okay, excellent. Let's see what the Sun in Libra represents. The Sun represents our will and purpose, your sense of vitality, and your evolving higher self. In Libra, it is cardinal air and rules the kidneys. Libra is the sign of harmony and relationship. The Sun in Libra is at a time of the equinox when day equals night, and similarly, Libra strives for balance between polarities. Librans are known for their good taste, elegance, and charm. You are a seeker of harmony and beauty. Your natural mode of living is in partnership with others. Intimate relationships are quite important to you, as are issues of social justice. You forever hope that all parties in a conflict will be satisfied, and you have a tendency to understand and support both sides of a dispute, which can drive your friends crazy, unless they are very smart enough to value the wealth and value of mediation that you naturally provide. You will go out of your way to avoid a quarrel, and you may have a hard time making a decision. Artistic pursuits of all kinds provided an outlet for love and beauty. You benefit from strengthening your will to act in favor of your higher purpose, which, rather than making any one individual all important, ultimately lies in dedicating yourself to humanity at large. So what I get from that is, like, Libra wants fairness and justice. Sometimes they can be very indecisive because they want to be friends with all sides of the party. Their ruling planet is Venus, and they're also a cardinal air sign, so they're very good at sparking off initiations, any like projects or activities. They're very good at sparking off these kinds of values that we have in our lives. And the other cardinal signs are Aries, Libra, and Capricorn. Is that right? Yes. So this is the Sun in Libra, so we'll be looking within ourselves on how we can balance out our everyday lives, so that will suit us. So we have to look at our own needs and also the needs of another. And so have a look at the chart right now, the little wheel. So here we have Libra. Let me see. Okay, here's Libra. So the Sun currently is here in Libra, and the Moon, we're going to have a full moon in Aries, and I'll be speaking about that differently. So the Sun in Libra representing harmony and balance, and how we bring this into our everyday lives. So Libra, you're going to have the first house, and I'm going to use the Denise Lynn Transformation Oracle deck. So you have the first house, Libra, so you'll be having the sun shining on all new ventures that you may be deciding to go on, a new way of looking at yourself, a new way of living maybe. So I'm sure you'll have a great time shining there in your first house, Libra. And let's see what card we have for you. Okay. So at this time, yes, so it's the equinox, so it's equal day and night. It's like Mother Earth knows exactly what she's doing to balance the scales of life and giving us equal amounts of light during the day as in the evening. Okay, here we go. And it's called Navigating by the Stars. Follow your bliss. So there you go, Libra. You follow your bliss there in the first house. And see what exciting messages will be coming for you at this time. The Sun in your first house, showing you all your values, things that you've gone through for the past year now being illuminated and starting a new you. So you have a good time there, Libra. Virgo, you have the second house. The second house is our finances, personal values and information. And it says, watching clouds, lie back, rest and relax. So for you there, Virgo, in the second house of personal values, how we value ourselves. Are we looking at ourselves in a relaxed manner, or are we being a little bit hypersensitive, as sometimes we can be? And also your sign Mercury is in the same house as the Sun, so we'll be thinking about our values and what the second house represents. Okay, so Leo, you have the third house of friends and neighbours. This is where the sun will be shining for you, and the card that jumped out, so you also are navigating the stars along with Libra. So the third house is communications and bright ideas, and so this will be happening for you and the fullness for the next month, as we have the sun in Libra, approximately 28 days. So you enjoy that third house, Leo. The fourth house is for Cancer. So this is our home, our family, our structure, and how we live. And we'll be looking at that again. And we'll have the sun illuminating anything that needs to change or anything we want to swap around. So we can keep that base safe there in the fourth house, Cancer. And that's your own house. And it's called surrendering to the journey, release control. If we allow a universe to shine her sun on us and bring into fruition what we need to see. In the fourth house there, Cancer, which is your own house. So you know it quite well. Surrendering to the journey. Excellent. In the fifth house there, now we have you, Gemini, in the fifth house of joys, fun, pleasure, children, youthful activities. So that's for you, the fifth house, Gemini. So you'll be finding lots of collaborations, ways to talk with other people, finding a balanced view of life. Okay, and the card for you is distant thunder, clear the air. So if there's any issues with your friends or close associates, the fifth house, it'd be a good time to clear the air while the sun is in Libra, which is the sign of mediation and finding middle ground. So you can look for that in your fifth house of joy and pleasures. Okay, Taurus, you have the sixth house of health and work. So the sun will be illuminating any health issues and how you can deal with them in a more harmonious and balanced way. And your card is embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. As for you, Taurus, as you balance out the sixth house there this time of year. Okay, and I hope you have a great time with that. Aries, you have the seventh house of relationships, one-to-one relationships, marriages, partnerships, contracts. And the card for you is view from above. Get the big picture. So you'll be coming into the fullness of your moon in a few days there, Aries, which will be in your first house. But the sun right now, what I'm talking about, is in Libra, and this is in your seventh house, which is obviously opposite the first house. And so you'll be looking at ways at how you relate with other people, which is the best way forward for you to harmonize in that seventh house. Well done. If you get the bigger picture, we can see more of what's happening. Isn't that right? Okay. So Pisces, you have the eighth house of legacies, wills. Okay, what else does the eighth house represent? I'd say business as well. So maybe you'll be looking at new business propositions there, Pisces, while this Libra sun is shining on you. And your card is Desert Passage. Trust that there's a divine plan. Sometimes when we're in the depth of the eighth house, Sometimes we can't see our way forward. We might feel a little bit stuck. The Sun of Libra there will bring harmonious balance to whatever area that is ruled in your chart there for the 8th house. So you enjoy that, Pisces. Okay, now we have Aquarius. You have the 9th house of higher learning, wisdom, knowledge, expansion. So Libra Sun will be shining partnerships and relationships wherever that is in your chart for the 9th house, Aquarius. And your card is answering the call. The time is now. So maybe you'll get a proposition, some sort of higher learning institution there in the 9th house, or you may be doing some far distant traveling indeed. Sun in Libra will bring some harmony there for you, Aquarius. Okay, in Capricorn, you have the 10th house. The 10th house of authority figures and I'd say business also. I think it can be courts and law as well. And taking authority of self, as always. So that will be for you, Capricorn, in the 10th house, which is your own house. So harmony and balance will be coming through this Sun in Libra for you. And the gates of triumph for your card. Success expands in my life. And indeed it does there, Capricorn. In the 10th house, top of the chart. Hey, and then the 11th house we have Sagittarius. So the Sun in Libra will be shining on your groups, who you associate yourself with. Be giving you more insight on how you connect with others, I would say, there in the 11th house, Sagittarius. So you enjoy this 28 days of Libra. Let's see what the card is. And your card is Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge there, Sagittarius, in the 11th house. The Sun in Libra. Okay, and finally we have Scorpio. You're in the 12th house, awaiting for your Sun to come in next month. Okay, and the card that flipped over for you, so the 12th house is dreams, letting go of things that we don't want to be taken forward. And Libra will be shining her Sun on you in the 12th house there, Scorpio. So you'll be able to highlight things that are necessary and things that you may want to leave behind. So you have the Sun in Libra, and your card was Desert Passage. There's a divine plan. Trust there's a divine plan. So you have that in your 12th house of reclusiveness, of letting go. And that's for you, Scorpio, for the Sun in Libra. And the card for all of us for this beautiful, harmonious time. Time of the equinox, a time for balancing self. Time to know that the summer has now ended at this part of the globe. And we're getting ready to see the start of fall. And the card for all of us is traveling lightly. Oh, that's good. Libra is an air sign, and air does travel lightly indeed. And the card for all of us is simplify your life. So with this Sun in Libra, I'm sure if we find harmonious messages and balance it, and balance out any self-talk or realize how we speak to other people. This is a very communicative Sun in Libra. And so we get a good reflection back of ourselves. So it'd be great to travel lightly. Well, thank you all for being here at this time, and I hope to see you again pretty soon. And you have good care. You take good care, should I say? Okay.